Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi and in today's session I would be talking about abortion laws in India. Now I'm sure you would have heard lot of news from US that US is planning to ban abortion or there was a case that US Supreme Court overruled. So the entire session is going to help you understand कि India के abortion laws क्या हैं, plus उसमें अभी तक क्या amendment हुआ है, how it has changed over the years and how we are proceeding in a manner that we are able to provide safe medical practices to terminate pregnancy for the women in India. As you can see over the screen, certain news articles by the Supreme Court of India, by the Delhi High Court and the US Court. Over the years, we have seen that courts have allowed certain women to abort their pregnancy. So, for example, Delhi High Court allowed certain women to abort her pregnancy, which was beyond 33 weeks of gestation period, just because the fetus suffered certain abnormalities. Same goes with the Supreme Court. Now, coming to the point, what is the time frame that is allowed and what happens if the woman wants to go ahead and abort her pregnancy beyond the referred time period. That's one thing that we need to understand over this session. The second thing we need to understand, in fact, the most important of all, that how the laws have changed over the years. What is the timeline? वो कब ऐसा टाइम आया जब अबॉर्शंस इंडिया में लीगलाइज हुए, प्लस जो लॉज अभी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं उनके शॉर्टकमिंग्स क्या हैं. सो टू टेक यू अहेड, first, I would want you to understand what exactly abortion is. So basically, if a woman is pregnant and she does not want to continue with the pregnancy, or if at all it damages her mental health or physical health, or in a manner that the fetus in the womb will be born with certain physical health issues or mental health issues, in this manner, India permits abortion. That is the way to terminate your pregnancy. Now coming to why is it required? It is required for the same reasons that I listed. One, if somebody does not want to go ahead with the pregnancy, they should have some reason or they should have some way to get rid of it. Secondly, every woman has right to life, which also results or which also includes right to well-being, right to have life the way she would want to. And if there is anything which is kind of forced on her, if there is anything which is not beyond or which is not as per her wishes, then definitely she should not be forced to go ahead with that, and which also includes pregnancy. So coming to how abortion laws move in India. Here is the timeline. So before 1971, as you can see, India में abortion legalized नहीं था. In fact, it was a criminal offense under IPC. But back in 1971, India ने एक committee form करी. Legislature ने जब ये committee form की, that was Shanti Lal Shah committee, and they recommend that India needs abortion laws. India needs a safe way or safe practice of terminating pregnancy. And that is for the first time in 1971. India enacted some law which is Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act of 1971. अब जो ये 1971 का लॉ आया, ये उस टाइम के हिसाब से सही था. इसके सर्टन गाइडलाइंस, सर्टन रूल्स मेंशन थे, सर्टन लिमिटेशंस थे. ओवर द इयर्स रियलाइज हुआ कि काफ़ी ज़्यादा मेडिकल हेल्थ केयर में एडवांसमेंट आ चुका है. ओवर द इयर्स लोगों के चॉइसेस बदल गए हैं, एंड हाउ वेल पीपल आर अवेयर ऑफ देयर राइट्स एंड लाइबिलिटीज एंड हाउ दे वुड वांट देयर फैमिली टू फंक्शन इन फ्यूचर. एंड दिस इज द रीजन व्हेन इन 2020 वी रियलाइज कि कुछ शॉर्टकमिंग्स हैं लॉ के जिसे हमें सही करना चाहिए. So the legislature came up with an amendment, and that amendment is of 2021. So we have something called MTP amendment, that is Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Act 2021. So first I'm going to discuss कि 71 के laws में क्या क्या चीजें थी, and then we will move on to see how the amendment of 2021 made certain changes to the existing law. So moving ahead, here you would see कि 71 के law में क्या क्या allowed था. So 71 का लॉ बहुत बेसिक बात करता था कि अगर किसी वुमेन की प्रेगनेंसी 12 वीक्स तक है, so she would require at least an advice of one medical practitioner. Now, one medical practitioner does not mean any random medical practitioner. It means somebody who is well versed with the procedure, somebody who's expert, and somebody who can guide the women in the right manner. सेम गोस कि अगर कभी प्रेगनेंसी 12 to 20 वीक्स है, in that case it required advice of 2 medical practitioner. Now the law was more centric towards the married women. Married women का mention था because it was a basic understanding कि अगर कोई pregnant है तो वो married ही होगा, ठीक है, which is not the case all the time. But that was one of the shortcomings, that majority of the rules, the provisions, the certain things that were mentioned in the law were diverted or basically were as per the married women. So in that manner, जब अगर कभी कोई minor है, कोई let's say some women who's unmarried, who's a minor as well, and she gets pregnant for whatsoever reason, and she wants to go ahead and abort her pregnancy, what was the requirement? The requirement was that she was supposed to go and take consent of their guardian. So for the minors, the consent of the guardian was important. For unmarried women, कोई different अलग से provision mention नहीं था, and जितने भी provision दिए हुए थे वो सारे married women के context में थे. अब over the years realize हुआ कि इसमें कितनी सारी चीजें हैं जो mention नहीं है, कितनी सारी चीजें हैं जो बात ही नहीं करती है ऐसी सारी चीजों की जहां पे women के rights हम कहीं ना किसी लेवल पे हैम्पर कर रहे हैं. And that is when 2021 amendment comes into picture. So 2021 amendment ने क्या किया? सबसे पहले the gestation period from 12 weeks was moved to 20 weeks. So basically, after 2021 amendment, if there is a woman who is pregnant for 20 weeks, she does not have to approach any court, she does not have to approach anybody. All she has to do is go to a medical practitioner, get consulted, and if she chooses to abort her pregnancy, she can do that without any trouble at all. This is one thing. Secondly, the next, that is 20 to 24 weeks. अब अगर कोई women who is pregnant between 20 to 24 weeks and she wants to abort her pregnancy, in that case she will have to approach at least 2 medical practitioner. मतलब 2 different doctors की advice देना पड़ेगा और दोनों की doctors की advice के साथ the women can go ahead with aborting her pregnancy. The third is stating up or basically establishing the welfare board, the medical welfare board at the state level. अब इस स्टेट लेवल मेडिकल वेलफेयर बोर्ड का क्या काम है? इसका ये काम है कि अगर कोई विमेन जो 24 वीक से ज्यादा प्रेग्नेंट है एंड इफ शी अप्रोचेस दिस बॉडी दैट शी वुड वांट टू अबॉर्ट हर प्रेगनेंसी, then this particular medical board shall be helping her make the decision or would be assisting her to arrive a decision whether aborting the pregnancy is the right choice or the wrong choice for the women, keeping her account of health in picture. So as you can see on the screen, there are certain categories of women listed which according to law is permitted to go ahead and abort their pregnancy. अब ये जो categories of women है, they are allowed to abort their pregnancy up to 20 weeks, which includes if the woman is a minor or she is a victim of sexual assault, rape or incest, or in case the woman is a divorcee or she's a widow and she does not want to continue with her pregnancy, or in another case, the woman herself is facing or going through any physical disability where she does not feel right enough to, become a mother or take care of the child, or in a case that she is not mentally well or she is facing certain sort of mental disability where the entire, her mental well-being makes it difficult to embrace the motherhood. In that case also she is allowed to go and abort her pregnancy, or in case the fetus itself faces certain abnormalities. So basically ये वो सारे categories या वो सारे concerns यहाँ पे add कर दिए हैं जहाँ पे अगर किसी women को up to 20 weeks of pregnancy अगर abort करना है तो it should be listed within any of these reasons and therefore she can take advice from one medical practitioner and go ahead. अब ये जो law आया है 2021 का, definitely it is much better as compared to the 71 law because it has lot of developments that is being done, certain categories of women added, certain issue added जो पहले नहीं था. But are there still certain shortcomings जो अभी भी discuss करना बाकी है, अभी भी law को add करना बाकी है? Yes. So, couple of people have filed petition in High Court and also in Supreme Court demanding that 2021 amendment still has certain issues. In fact, it is kind of, एक तरीके से देखा जाए तो किसी ना किसी लेवल पे इशू क्रिएट कर रहा है, मेजर कंसर्न्स क्रिएट कर रहा है प्लस कुछ चीजों को आंसर ही नहीं कर रहा है even after the amendment. The first is lack of medical facility. Now, when you say or when you emphasize that every woman should at least take an advice from a medical practitioner or at least 2 medical practitioners if it is 20 to 24 weeks before going for abortion, we also mean that every woman should be in a position to have that healthcare facility available to herself. Looking at the population that we are and the kind of lack of medical facility we have for all the people available in the country, ये possible नहीं है. So यहाँ पे हमने although बात की है कि medical facility होना चाहिए, वहाँ पे advice होना चाहिए डॉक्टर का, but with the lack of doctor and lack of medical facility, this becomes difficult, which forces women to go ahead and abort their child or abort her pregnancy through illegal ways or through certain ways which are not healthy options or in an unethical manner. So that is one problem that we have to tackle in the coming future. The second is that even though it mentions that a woman who is pregnant from 20 to 24 weeks and can abort a child, it does not mention certain categories. अब categories mention नहीं करने से दो चीजें हो सकती है. Either Supreme Court or whatever court the women approaches, the court is good enough to make that understanding and that informed decision. या फिर कभी कभी ये होता है कि बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ सर्टन रूल्स रेगुलेशंस और कैटेगरीज मेंशन, वो एक रैंडम वे में डिसाइड किया जाता है और कभी कभी जस्टिस देने की जगह जगह जस्टिस डिनाई हो जाता है. तो ये जो अनसर्टेनिटी है इस पर्टिकुलर क्लॉज की, ये ओवर द ईयर्स काफी दिक्कत दे सकती है. द नेक्स्ट इज दैट इट डज नॉट मेंशन दैट व्हाट टू डू और व्हाट अ वुमन शुड डू इफ शी इज प्रेग्नेंट बियॉन्ड 24 वीक्स. सो स्टेट लेवल अथॉरिटीज के पास भी 24 वीक्स के बियॉन्ड डिसीजन लेने का कोई भी राइट नहीं है. एंड इन दैट केस अ प्रेग्नेंट वुमन इज फोर्स्ड टू फाइल अ रिट पिटीशन इन सुप्रीम कोर्ट डिमांडिंग कि इस सिचुएशन में क्या किया जाए. And this is the reason why you would have seen lot of news articles, Delhi High Court, Supreme Court, Bombay High Court, जहाँ पे डिसीजन दे रहे हैं, जहाँ पे वो किसी 28 वीक प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन को अलाउ कर रहे हैं अबॉर्शन, कभी 33 वीक प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन को अलाउ कर रहे हैं अबॉर्शन. क्यों? बिकॉज द लॉ डज नॉट टॉक अबाउट एनीथिंग बियॉन्ड 24 वीक्स. एंड अगर कोई भी औरत जो 24 वीक से ज्यादा प्रेग्नेंट है, उसके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं बचता है बट टू अप्रोच कोर्ट विथ वॉट एवर कंसर्न और प्रॉब्लम शी वुड बी फेसिंग. The next is there is no timeline mentioned for the medical board to make a decision. So अगर कोई women 22 weeks pregnant है, for example, she approaches the state medical board mentioning कि ये certain issues है why she wants to abort the child. यहाँ पे मेडिकल बोर्ड के पास कोई टाइम लिमिट नहीं है या कोई टाइमलाइन सेट नहीं है कि वो 1 हफ्ते में रिप्लाई करेंगे, 2 हफ्ते में करेंगे या 5 हफ्ते में करेंगे. एंड इन दिस केस वेयर एवरी डे काउंट्स एज अ threat to women's life or threat to the unborn child, it becomes difficult for the women and the family. Also, it is pretty traumatizing for the people who's going through the situation. So because the timeline is not mentioned, it becomes very difficult. The very important part which this particular law absolutely does not mention is the transgender people. Now, this is not something new in the country जो पहली बार discuss हो रहा है. Now, back in 2018 और उसके पहले जब कभी ये डिस्कस नहीं हुआ, नवतेज सिंह जौहर का केस नहीं आया, तब कोई ये डिस्कस नहीं करता था या किसी को पता ही नहीं था या बहुत सारे लोग वर कंप्लीटली अनअवेयर व्हाट गेज आर, व्हाट ट्रांसजेंडर्स आर, व्हाट लेस्बियंस आर. बट नाउ दैट वी आर डिस्कसिंग दिस ओवर द टेबल एंड नाउ वी नो व्हाट डिफरेंट सेक्सुअलिटी पीपल बिलोंग टू और डिफरेंट kind of families we can look forward to. We might have some trans women who would be pregnant but would not want to go ahead with the pregnancy and abort the child. Do we have certain laws specified for such people? No, we do not. And this makes it difficult for the entire LGBTQ community, especially for transgenders who would want to practice certain safe medical procedures, but there is nothing in their law that helps them. So these are certain shortcomings of the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act. So in this particular session, we discuss how the law came into being, what present scenario of the law is, and what are the shortcomings. I'll see you for more such sessions in future. Thank you.